What up, YouTube? I'm back. So it was a good episode, man. It wasn't great, but good because the pacing of the episode in general wasn't that good, in my opinion. That's just me. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the pacing in this week's episode. Anyway, in last week's episode, Otama was kidnapped by some of the Beast Pirate, or should I say 2 episodes ago, because it's been a while, man. Like I said, the pacing hasn't been that good in the last few episodes, but yeah, they're still chasing to see where Otama is. We all know the reason why the Beast Pirates wanted Otama. It's because of a devil fruit power. She can tame any animals that she wants with her devil fruit power, so that's why she was kidnapped. And when Luffy, Zoro, and Kokiku arrived at Bakura town, there was some of the Beast Pirate there, so they needed to defeat them. So what Luffy did is use his Conqueror's Haki, which was awesome, you know, because of the effects that they're using for the Conqueror's Haki. I've said that a lot, but since the Wano arc has began, the effects that they're using for Conqueror's Haki, for a Haki of observation, and ornament Haki has been great, man. It reminds me a lot of the movie, so I love the effects that they're using for this arc. I really wish that they would use these effects for every single arc in One Piece, you know. It's just awesome to see it. But anyway, something that was weird about when Luffy used his Conqueror's Haki is that Kokiku didn't know what the hell happened, you know. We all know that the Wano country is kind of exiled from the rest of the world, so they don't know what's happening outside of the Wano country. But I would assume that a samurai knows what haki is, you know, so that was kind of weird that she didn't know what Conqueror's Haki was, even though Wano Kuni, the Wano country, isn't, you know, connected with the rest of the world. Maybe they don't use Haki in the Wano country, I don't know. We saw some of the Beast Pirates use Haki. Obviously, they're not from Wano, they're from the Beast Pirates, so they're from outside of Wano. So that's the reason why maybe they're using Haki. But a samurai that isn't using Haki like Zoro does, it's weird, man. Maybe it's called something else, that's why she don't know what it was. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, when we arrived at Bakura town, there was this guy again. We saw him like 3 episodes ago. He wants to marry Kokiku, and his name is Orashima Ayokozuna or something like that. He's one of the grand sumo in the land of Wano. He's probably the strongest sumo in the land of Wano. So yeah, I didn't know that we would see him again like that. I didn't know that he would be that important right now, you know. So yeah. Anyway, when the Straw Hat saw him and Kokiku saw him, she acted pretty weird, you know. I don't know why. Obviously, she knows him because she knows that he wants to marry her. Maybe that's why she was reacting like that at the beginning, you know, that cute face there. I don't know why, because she's a samurai. I thought that she was supposed to be really strong, and she looks not weak, but the way that she's reacting to things is weird to me, you know. She even hid behind Zoro because she was scared and she was trembling and everything like that. So that's pretty weird. I don't know why she's acting like that when she sees you know, the best sumo in the world. I would have thought that because she's a samurai, she wouldn't be scared like that, but I don't know. She can't even hide behind Zoro because of how tall she is, you know, so that was kind of funny. But yeah, there's something weird. There's something fishy about Kokiku. I don't think that she's a bad guy. I just think that maybe she's not really a samurai. I don't know, because there's multiple moments in this episode where her character kind of changed for a reason. I don't know why. And even later in the episode, when you know, she was just in front of the sumo, she acted different. When he talked about the villagers, they had to do what he wants to do, she started to act different, you know. Obviously, we saw she used her sword to cut his nut, something like that. I don't know how it's called, but yeah, she changed like that, you know. So I don't know why. There's something fishy about her. I ain't gonna lie, she looks pretty cool right there. But right now, I just have to say this: she's still one of my favorite characters, even though she sounds fishy to me, you know. She's one of my favorite character in the Wano arc. Sorry, right now, not in the entire series, but in the Wano arc right now, she's one of my favorites. She's one of my favorite characters in the arc. But when she cut his head knot, I think it's called like that, he started to being real mad, man. He was gonna hit her really hard before, you know, Luffy intervened, but he didn't really care, man, that he was going to quote unquote marry her. He was gonna hit her real hard, and I don't know if he was using a special technique or if it was just him being that strong that he was creating all that force. But I really like that shot there of his hand kind of creating not wind but the impact that he was gonna have on her would have been epic. Kokiku was acting weird in this shot right there for a reason that I don't know right now. That was right after she cut his head knot, and I don't know, man, she's acting weird. She could have maybe defeated him pretty easily because she's a samurai, but she was acting like she was in distress, you know, so that was pretty weird. And she said something pretty funny in my opinion when she was covering her mouth and she was saying how she knew that he would hurt or hit a woman. That was pretty funny, but the way that she was acting was weird, you know, so Luffy had to intervene and use his third gear to kind of do a sumo technique, which was pretty cool. There was a clash between Luffy and the sumo. Anyway, I don't know what the hell is happening with Kokiku. Maybe she's not a samurai, maybe she's something else, maybe she's lying to Luffy and Zoro so that they can protect her. I don't know, but we'll have to see in the next episodes, man. I really want to know what's going on with her. But let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below, and let me know what you think is gonna happen next. I hope that we would see what's his name, Law, because we saw him at the end of last week's episode, but we didn't see him because of the pacing of the episode, I guess. So hopefully we'll see him in next week's episode, man, because he's one of my favorite characters in the show. But yeah, man, this review will be shorter than usual because there wasn't that much to talk about because of the pacing issues. There wasn't a lot of information that we got. But yeah, man, I do One Piece reviews every Saturday, so subscribe for that. But I also do other anime related things like Black Clover reviews on Tuesday, Fire Force and Dr. Stone reviews on Friday. I'm doing Fire Force sometimes, so it's not really every Friday, so my bad about that. But I also do Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Slayer reviews on Saturdays. I think there's like one episode left, so stay tuned for that, man. It's gonna be a pretty cool finale, I think. Follow me at Anime Specialist on Twitter and Instagram, especially on Twitter because I tweet a lot more. And like, comment, subscribe. It would help my channel a lot, man. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.